on my freaking football team is for trade. Brian Thomas Jr., we will take all buyers. T freaking Higgins, we might even take a homeless man. Baker Mayfield, and
all of you have fallen for my trap. This is Team Pies. This is what we do. We troll people.
I am a troller. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. What the fuck?
Ultimate Fantasy Football waiver wires going into week 3 of the Ultimate Fantasy Football Hub season. It's been a classic so far in Ultimate Fantasy Football Hub, and waivers were looking pretty interesting. We saw players like Team 2-Force Lions that's really go aggressive in waiver wires this week, where he bid $20 for Troy Frank, and he did admit that he made that move strictly off of feeling like that a lot of people were wanting Troy Franklin. He didn't want no one else to get him but him. But I guess he only needed to bet $1. He bets $20 on the man himself, Troy Franklin. We'll see if that is worth the investment. He also goes after a highly regarded guy in Byshell Tuden. A lot of people wanted him. Bids $10 on Byshell Tuden. Drops Bryce Young. I guess he did not like what he was seeing from Bryce Young. This was a guy that was talking about Bryce Young a lot throughout the offseason. And then he makes a $1 move after the Falcons defense. He was a heck of on the Denver Broncos defense throughout the week. So he goes out there, makes a $1 move for the Falcons defense. We see other moves made. Oumar is big time this week on the waiver wires. Makes a $1 grab at the man himself, Kenneth Gainwell. We see him go out there, and I guess he wants to test Kenneth Gainwell out, test the waters, and then he goes out there, makes a big time transaction for the Buccaneers defense. We see Osama go out there and go Jordan Love for $10, despite him already having one of the top quarterbacks in fantasy football. I don't know what he saw from Jordan Love over the week, but I guess he saw enough to go after him. And then Spencer Strader, a guy that was really wanted a lot throughout the week in fantasy football, he goes out there, gets $8 for Spencer Strader, a guy, I guess, one of the best kickers in fantasy football so far throughout this week. We also see Oumar go out there and get Trevor Lawrence earlier today. And then we also see Isaac Tesla get added from Jude's scary team. We see Team Gallardo drop Jake Tonjes. And then we also see Prince Gruber, a quarterback that was really wanted throughout fantasy this week. Prince Gruber gets some and gets Daniel Jones at $23. The highest bid of the week so far. We'll see if it's worth the investment for Prince Gruber. But that is week number 3, Ultimate Fantasy Football Hub waiver wires. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
What up, Dingo Nation? It's your boy, GM right here, I just want to take this time to talk about, week 3 and what's ahead of us. We got another challenge ahead of us. I mean, I don't really think it's a challenge, but he's 2-0 and I'm 1-1, so I'll give him his respect. I say we have a challenge ahead of us. For the starters, I hope y'all niggas do good. Don't trick me, please, all right? Devontae Adams, I'm trusting you, bro. Don't trick me, please. All right? Love y'all niggas. Do great. Remember, God did.
Well, we low-key went a little bit crazy on waiver wires this week. Made a big-time move for Troy Franklin, $20. I made that move basically off of because I thought a lot of people were going to be aggressive at Troy Franklin. I was the only one that bid for Troy Franklin. So $20 down the drain. But yeah, I hope he does good. I just didn't want to miss an opportunity at Troy Franklin going on another team and going crazy. But apparently it was get $1. But we did get Byshell Tuden. Welcome to the team. I think Tuden's going to be big time for us. We got Falcons defense this week. Broncos defense going straight to the bench after the atrocity we witnessed from them last week. But yeah, that's waiver wires for me this week. Nothing crazy other than spending $20 for Troy Franklin, even though nobody bid on Troy Franklin. So we played Jude this week. Gonna be a heck of a matchup. Y'all know my guys are always ready. 17-0 season. On the mission. We're 2-0 so far. We got big time matchup. It's just gonna be a tough one. I'm not really worried about Jude. He does have some solid players. He did get that Javonte Williams on his team. He has some solid players here and there, but it's nothing that I'm losing sleep over. We just do got to come out there and execute. I believe Jude is like second in points for this season, so we do got to come out there. We can't just come up and fall asleep and act like this is an easy matchup because he's a great player, a great matchup. But I think we got it. But yeah, Thursday night football's tonight, so we ready to see how our guys look. Bills versus Dolphins, scouting some new players on that team, and we might see some new 2-4 lines tonight.
Thursday night football ended. HN got like 16 points. It's good. It's okay. That's what I wanted him to get, bare minimum, so we did that. I'm not gonna lie, this matchup's gonna be close, man. I'm actually concerned, but we didn't get who we wanted away for Wise, unfortunately, but I got you, bro. I'm the manager of this team. We're gonna cook. That's all you need to know. We're good. That's all I gotta say. See y'all.
We know why we're here today, guys. We know why we are here today. We have a matchup in the den against Jude's scary team. And all of this offseason, I see all of us already little happy. Why you not excited? We're 2-0. We're at the top of the stand. We didn't work all offseason to be 2-0. We worked all offseason to be 17-0. Win the championship and bring the trophy back to where it belongs. We didn't work our behinds off. We didn't work our tails off. We didn't spend extra hours in rehab for 2-0. And that mission isn't going to end this week. Baker Mayfield, Chase Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tony Pollard, Brian Thomas Jr., and Brandon Aubrey. Go out there on that football field and give us everything you got. We play at home, so we gotta deliver. Lions, roar. I'm gonna be honest with you. We might lose our first game of the season. And all I have to say, I can't do that screaming stuff. It's over. Brian Thomas Jr., Chase Brown, T. Higgins, please do not expect to be at our practice facility by Tuesday morning. Y'all, how do I put this nicely? Y'all are trash. I mean, y'all are absolutely trash. Jake Browning, you are Trevor Lawrence, you are trash. I do not want to watch and suffer myself watching them two players throw the football to my wide receivers ever again. Y'all are trash. Y'all just costed a 17-0 season. Y'all are trash. Do not expect to be back by Tuesday morning. I'm going to just say it like that.
Yo, it's Team Holier. Battle of the Ryans. Ryan Fox versus Ryan Amoko. You know, I'm winning right now. This is what I do. Okay? Basically, in summary, to keep it short, I'm going to win this week, and I'm going to be 2-1. Now, my Vikings defense went off. 32 fantasy points. This is what we do. So, basically, Ryan Amoko, hear me right now. It's over. It's a wrap. You're not coming back. It's cooked. I'm the better Ryan of the group. So, Team Convo. Deuces.
Guys, I don't know if we can do a nightly recap tonight. I had to watch from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, watch Brian Thomas Jr., Chase Brown, and T. Higgins play football. And now I have to watch the Cowboys defense play football. This has to go down as one of the worst Sundays in the history of humanity. And then guess what happens? 12 hours from now, I'm going to be coming back. 12 hours from now, I'm going to be preparing to go to school. This has to be the worst Sunday in humanity.
Looks like I'm going to get a win this week against Allen. Much respect to him. Always a good fantasy competitor every time I go against him. But about time. I mean, after losing to a bum last week, we needed this win. So go Team Omarito.
And in the Ultimate Fantasy Football Hub with yours truly, BYC, Believe You Can, whatever you want to call it. And we had some matchups today. Some matchups in the Ultimate Fantasy Football Hub. Some teams are looking like an undefeated season was on the line. Some teams had a chance where they could season could possibly end with going 0-3 or just being in a tough spot to come back from. But we will see how these matchups go off as. And the first one is with yours truly, Two Force Lines Dance, the guy that said he was going to go 17-0. Well, it looks like the rain has come to an end. Rumors are having it that Brian Thomas Jr., T. Higgins, and Chase Brown are all being on the trade block. He is shipping them as soon as you can find. Any buyers, he will take it, apparently. This is a terrible performance from a team that had so much expectations in Two Force Lines, then so much expectations to fall short the way they have in this type of matchup. They just did not come ready against Jude's scary team. The only person, they only had two players that scored double digit points. Jude's scary team right here solidified itself as one of the top teams. Bo Nix with an okay day. Kyron Williams showed why he's Kyron Williams. Big time day from Javonte Williams, despite all of the chaos with the Cowboys. Tyreek Hill was good. Hunter Henry was very, 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 very special today. Was not expecting a performance like that from him. Despite his superstar player Saquon Barkley having a mid performance, Hunter Henry and them guys are possibly getting this W over Two Force Lines Dance. What a performance. Prince Gruber is 0-3, ladies and gentlemen. 0-3. Yes, I'm going to call it. What a performance from the Mr. Man himself, Boom, aka Team El Neil, aka Mohammed. A performance after his team fell. Basically, they didn't even score 80 points last week against End Zone Dogs. Completely shift the tide. And now look at them, matey. Mama, we made it, is what Mo said. Mama, we made it. Prince Gruber, the man that everybody looked up to in this league. You needed some advice on fantasy football. You called my man Mr. Gruber. Has completely changed the surface of his team. Just like we just said with Two Force Lines, there's only two players above 10 fantasy points. Jordan Mason and Daniel Jones combined for more than 50% of his team's fantasy points. A terrible day from Prince Gruber. 0-3. What does he do? And then he has the injury with James Conner, who gets carted off the field. He does not have Trey Benson on his bench. He benches Amari on Hampton. He benches J.K. Dobbins. He benches Keenan Allen. And what a this right here for Prince Gruber. I never thought I would see this day come. What a day for Team O'Neal. We'll see how he goes on to next week. End Zone Dogs is in situation where he is his undefeated season's on the line, but he does have Lamar Action Jackson the third. He does have Travis Kelsey, and he does have the Ravens defense left to see what they can do for him. But this man, Dingo District, got a heck of a day from Caleb Williams. He benched George Pickens, by the way, despite Debo Samuel not having Jaden Daniels. It's just the management of Dingo. What did you expect? But what a performance from this matchup right here from Jonathan Taylor. We saw a heck of a performance from Caleb Williams against his former coach Matt Eberflus. You know the Cowboys defense stinks, smells, can smell it all the way from here from Fort Worth to Soldier Field in Chicago. Terrible defense, but hey, this is a matchup that's going to come down to the wire. I think this is the third week in a row where Dingo's matchup is coming down to the wire. But he's been in a lot of tough matchups this week. We'll see if he can go to 2-1, or we'll see if KB, BK, have it your way, can continue his season and go up to 3-0 and remain as the only undefeated team in the league. Team Pirates versus Team Terry. This was a matchup where it was looking like Team Pirates was going to come in guns blazing. He had Jackson Smith and Jigba have the touchdown earlier in the game, but just could not continue it. Dak Prescott threw two picks. Achan was good. Smith and Jigba was good, but this was a Sam that basically acted like his team was perfect. Every single time you sent him a trade offer, he felt the need where he didn't have to do a trade because he felt like his team was perfect. Ted McMillan under 10 points. Brock Bowers under 10 points. He's still holding on to the coattails of Terry McLaurin. Buddy, give it up. It's over. Terry McLaurin is not going to come to save your fantasy team. It's a wrap. Team Terry solidified himself as one of the top teams in the league again. Got a decent performance from Hubbard. Didn't get the greatest day from Brees Hall, but Kenneth Walker showed up against a terrible Saints defense. Nico Collins showed up. We'll see what Malik Davis does at the 720 mark. And James Cook is a dog, and Matt Gay with a performance where he needed to deliver the most. Team Terry reminded people why he's the defending reigning champion. We'll see what he does next week. Team Hoggle. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. A team in Team Prince Gruber and Team Two Force Lions Dance, where they couldn't get more than 2 players with double-digit points. His whole lineup outside of his kicker scored double-digit points today. His defense scored 32 fantasy points. According to Sports Odds, Prize Picks, Vegas, he is the favorite to win the championship according to Vegas. 32 fantasy points from his defense. You know Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey going to have a heck of a day. A, a, a he won the battle of the Rhines, ladies and gentlemen. He won the battle of the Rhines and clearly showed to the world that he's the more superior Ryan. Ryan Amoko, Silence of the Lambs. Whenever he wins, you can see him make a clip ASAP. We haven't seen a clip from him. We haven't heard from him. He is hiding, ladies and gentlemen. He is hiding. You cannot find him. No word on the CeeDee Lamb injury. We just heard CeeDee Lamb was out from the game. We cannot find Silence of the Lambs, ladies and gentlemen. He's talked whenever he's up. He talking about Dingo K, yada bunda boom. But whenever he's down and he's losing his name, we can't find him. Silence of the Lambs. And then the last matchup, Team Gallardo versus Team Omarito. Omarito comes out there and gets the first one of the season. He knew. And as a reigning semifinal reigning runner up of the championship last year. He knows how mad it is where you can't go 0-3 in this league. He comes in there, has a stellar performance, really redeems himself after the first 2 weeks, where he was just terrible. And yeah, Allen, he's getting over 100, but his team has not hit his ceiling yet. They just cannot click things together. He's going down to 1-2. But yeah, that is it for the nightly recap in Ultimate Fantasy Football Hub. Appreciate y'all. And we'll see y'all next time, next week. And we'll see what happens on the rest of these matchups going into tonight and going into tomorrow. Thank y'all and have a great day.
I haven't been home today. This is the first time I can make a confessional. I've been spending time with the Lord. Terry McLaurin, you might be benched. This is week 3. I can't, bro. I can't. And Oumar. I don't want to hear you saying I'm a bum. Buddy, you suck. Your team's not good. You're going to the toilet bowl. You don't talk to me. You got lucky in 1 week. Allen's team is a toilet bowl competitor too. And Emmanuel. 17-0 season my butt, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Everybody needs to go, bro. Everyone. What does Brian Thomas actually do here? Brian Thomas doesn't do anything for our team, bro. Anything. We getting no production. 3 weeks from my second-round pick. Hasn't dropped double-digit points once. Double-digit points. T. Higgins and Chase Brown, bro. I don't want to see y'all. Look at y'all. Smell y'all. Ever again. Bro, I'm genuinely like, I can't believe this. I trusted these guys, this group of guys, to go 17-0. How dumb of me. How dumb of me. And now, all of a sudden, when we lose, everybody thinks they the guy. Sam wants to call us out. Ryan Fox thinks he's the man in this bit. Oumar gets his first win. We finally get a clip from him. Chase Brown and T. Bro, y'all are the most unreal players I've ever seen in my life, bro. I do not want to smell Chase Brown. I don't want to look at Brian Thomas Jr. and T. Higgins. Daily reminder to everybody in the Fantasy Football League. I just wanted to make it known. I don't think I made it clear yesterday. Anything and everything on my freaking football team is for trade. Brian Thomas Jr. We will take all buyers. T freaking Higgins. We might even take a homeless man. Baker Mayfield. Any buyers. We got only person where you're gonna have to actually give up something other than a meal from McDonald's is Amon-Ra St. Brown. But everybody else, come and call me. Please. They need to get out of 2-4's lines this. I'm not trying to see them at practice tomorrow morning. I'm going to just leave this right here. All right?
I am a baiter, a rage baiter, and this is great. The Baker trade, I was strong there. I'm not actually going to offer 10 fab for Baker, because I'm not actually going to make a serious offer for Baker. That was just for baiting. All of you have fallen for my trap. This is Team Pice. This is what we do. We troll people. It's fun. Anyhow, Gibbs, I need you to cook, bro. So, we'll see what happens. Let's get this win.
A video about this, but bro, I am a troller. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. What the fuck? Nigga, we know damn well you sent that offer using all of your brain cells up in here, nigga. The 2 brain cells that you got, you used all 2 of them. Trying to flip the story, talk about you're a rage baiter. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, nigga.
Sam, please remember your place in this league. You have 3 quarterbacks, and all 3 of them combined it for less quarterbacks than Baker Mayfield yesterday. 2 of them are out, and 1 of them just lost his wide receiver 1. Stop it. Just stop it. It is not even funny anymore. And then you're the ranker, the guy that can tell if a team is a toilet bowl contender or not. Sam, if Jahmyr Gibbs doesn't save your poke tails today, you're going to have the same record as everybody that you put in the same sentence as toilet bowl. Your dad is 0-3. Where is he in these talks? He's 0-3. 0-3. Sam, you are not a real manager. You have everybody on your team that is untradeable for, and you have 1 win. 1 win. But everybody's untradeable all of a sudden. Please remember your place whenever it comes to this fantasy football stuff. Monday Night Football, man. We got 2 matches about to come down to the wire. Sam versus Patrick. Sam needs a performance from Jahmyr Gibbs. And we got End Zone Dogs versus Rayos Dingos. We'll see how these performances end tonight. It's going to be a movie. Throw the football to my targets, Amon-Ra and Sam Laporta. It is a generational difference than what I had to watch yesterday from Jake Brown against Trevor Lawrence. This is actually beautiful.
What's going on, y'all? KB. This is a bad week 3 performance, bro. Man, when I tell you I got sold on so many people, bro, it's crazy, bro. First things first, let's get the cat out of the bag. Mike Evans is now questionable, which is so irritating because he was doing pretty damn good for the start of the season, the first 2 games. And now he might not play next week, so that's irritating on my part to losing. Now we're 2-1. Another thing is, randomly Travis Hunter is just not doing anything on offense being a wide receiver 2, which I don't understand. I know you play both sides, bro, but if you're a wide receiver 2, I expect you to at least get 5 targets a game. He's just not getting the ball, and that's I ain't gonna lie, it's pissing me off, bro. But took a loss, bro. Hey, we'll bounce back next week, bro. Peace.
What up, Dingo Nation? You know, GM over here. I just want to say congratulations on winning week 3. Big win, big statement win right there. Shows the team that we're not only here to win, we're also here to compete. You know, I'd love to see it. 140 points. There was some starting issues. That's me. Again, I'll try to get better. I try to learn better. I didn't, you know, I should have thought a little bit more deeper about it, but you know, I love to see it. On to the next. Let's go, Dingo Nation.
Jahmyr Gibbs, when it mattered most to Gifford, people were saying we'd be 1-2. Nope. Jahmyr Gibbs has to Gifford us a win in week 3. We're on a 2-game winning streak. You know what? Sometimes we start off with a loss once in a while, but we climb back up, and we climb up that mountain, and it will go up and up and up, And it ain't stopping any time soon. That's all I gotta say. Team Pirates for the win, man. That's all I gotta say.
This week I got a dub over Mr. Hans. I'm not gonna celebrate it because I have too much respect for Mr. Hans. I love Mr. Hans so much. It's a pretty good week. Garrett Wilson, 24 points. I expected more from Bijan, but it's all good. I got a dub. And yeah, I'm back in this. I'm gonna win the league.